Good morning. Now that is just awesome sight. That's a view. What a disaster. This just makes me sick to my stomach. This field has got away from me. In case you're wondering why we spray, this is a prime example. This is just a 7-acre field. It's not the end of the world. But yep, nope, there's corn in here. This is not great. Anyways, we do have a product that's going to take care of all these weeds and let this corn thrive, so it's not going to be a big deal. So I just want to talk to you about, I'm not an organic farmer, obviously. If I was an organic farmer, what would I have to do? Well, probably get a cultivator, take her all down, corn, everything, start fresh. Yeah, this is out of control. So when you're buying your eggs, I'm actually on the cheaper portion of your eggs. I pretty much produce large and extra large eggs. But if you're buying organic eggs, you have to pay more money. If you buy omega-3 eggs, you have to spend more money. We're going to go through all the different eggs you have to buy and what you're paying for, what are you getting. So yeah, because I'm not an organic farmer and our housing system, we're your cheap ones. So if you're trying to provide your family with cheap eggs, you're probably getting them from me. If you're buying large, extra large. Obviously medium, small, those are cheaper eggs as well. So let's get this field sprayed. My God. All right, what would happen if I left this field without spraying? Would we get a crop of corn? Probably, well, yes, it would grow. It wouldn't be very tall, let me tell you, because these weeds are already shading it out. And then when you go to harvest it, you wouldn't have a big ear. Then all those weeds, that would go into the combine as well, all that weed seed. Then I'd spread that weed seed on all our other fields. So it's very important to kill these weeds, so we don't just keep them coming all the time. We got to get ahead of them. Normally in my fields, we are ahead of them, and I don't have this type of weed pressure to begin with. But this field, I have been battling since we've owned it. It's just been, I don't know what's going on here. Well, you see what's going on here. We got weeds. We got weeds, we got weed pressure. And so until we get ahead of this, which won't be next year now, because all those weed seeds they're on there. They're sprouted, or sorry, there are seeds on the weeds, and they're gonna fall onto the ground, and they are going to stay there till next year, and they're gonna keep coming. So in this little field, I'm gonna have to just be very persistent and a little bit more on top of what I've been doing. Yeah, anyways, I will show you what a field is supposed to look like a little bit later. This is what a field is supposed to look like before I spray it. Not too many weeds. That's pretty nice. Yeah. And this was yeah, this looks much better. Well, spraying along today, and I noticed that shouldn't be broken. Huh. Anyways, at least it didn't snap all the way off. Just put an angle brace from here to here, weld that back up, and we'll get back to it. Okay, it's been a good morning. Been up since 5 a.m. spraying. Pretty much caught up. Maybe one more field will do today. So what else is going on? Well, I've been spraying. Get back, we're roasting soybeans. Feed barn is getting low. Our holding tank is getting low that we roast into before, so it's just time to roast them. It's the fun job of watching it. This is as fun as it gets. It'll be about 3 straight days of roasting to fill this bin, but that will last us for about three months. So they're cooked 260 degrees. And then they get cooled in here. We got a fan going right now cooling them. Anyways, these things are just, oh, they're good. Man, oh man, nothing better than roasted soybeans. Let me tell you, chickens love it. So why do we roast them? Because there's oil in soybeans. That oil will make that chicken sick. Hang on a second, I'm gonna swallow. If I'm gonna eat it, they're gonna eat it. So that oil will get chickens sick, so you gotta roast that oil right out of it. And then that is a really high energy, like it gives a lot of energy to the chicken's protein, all kinds of good stuff. Makes them healthy. And we've been doing this, my grandfather started roasting soybeans, I don't know, I'll say 40 years ago. We started making our own feed, maybe 50, I don't even know. I'm 30, I don't know, I'm 31 or 32, can't remember anymore, doesn't matter. But we have been making feed on this farm for as long as I can remember anyways. We've been doing it this way for this long. We have a lot of experience with chickens. I know what will hurt them and what won't hurt them in a diet. We also have nutritionists. As we get going, we will film in the feed barn making feed, but this is part of making feed. In there is raw soybeans that we harvested last year. Go in the auger, go up into the wagon, go to that hopper, up the grain leg, down the tubes, into that hopper there. That's gravity fed in it through that roaster. Then we're gonna go through the roaster, into that auger, into this tank here. Got lots in for now. So this is the start at one end of the drum, just turns the flame in the middle, that just goes around the flame, and that cooks it. Drops on this end. It's all stainless inside there. Very simple system, and it works. I can see right there that there's still beans in this bin. So I'll just wait until that little pocket there gets empty. I'll go down, turn it on, elevate back into it. Continuous cycle. It's not a hard job, but you gotta be here just in case something catches fire. You can't let it run out. Just in case something goes wrong. Plus, you're always filling. Every 15 minutes you're filling. Little box is empty. That takes about 5 minutes to fill that little hopper bin up there. Just 5 minutes.
Tractor is running out of fuel, under load.
So we think it is not getting enough fuel and there's a blockage, but it looks like there's a lot of fuel coming out right now, but doesn't appear that way. It makes everybody really mad when they're trying to climb a hill and it tries stalling. So we'll just take a bunch of stuff apart, blow it out, hopefully we'll get it rocking. All right, so our assumption is this sits up in there like that. It's a screen. We are going with the assumption that it was plugged. We cleaned it out. We're gonna put it back together and see what goes on. Well, that's a long enough day.